Welcome to qnawire.
Okay, let's just talk about why water is polar, and then we'll find an answer that makes sense for that. Remember that water is made from oxygen and two hydrogen molecules, and that if we were to look at the periodic table, for example, let me pull one up, we see, oops, I need to draw on that, we can see, let me move this down, that oxygen is located on the right-hand side in the upper right-hand corner of the periodic table, whereas hydrogen is far to the left. And if you recall, there's low electronegativity atoms on the left and high electronegativity atoms on the right. Sometimes this is written as chi. It's electronegativity. Chi. Okay. And whenever you have a difference in electronegativity or a strong difference in electronegativity, the bond between those atoms is going to be polarized. And it'll be polarized in the direction of the atom, which is more electronegative. So each of these hydrogen-oxygen bonds is polarized such that the hydrogen side is partially positive and the oxygen side is partially negative. Okay. And then we know that if we look at arrows with net dipoles, if we look at the individual dipoles in a molecule, when we try to determine the net dipole, we have to consider the directionality of the individual dipoles and whether or not they might cancel out. For example, the dipoles for these protons is a little bit that goes up and a little bit that goes to the right, whereas this one has a little bit that goes up and a little bit that goes to the left. The left parts will cancel out, but the upper parts are in the same direction, so they're additive. So we'll actually end up with a net dipole like this. So water has a net dipole in the direction of the oxygen. Okay, so let's see what our options are. A, the oxygen is found between two hydrogens. That's not a very good answer. B, the oxygen atom attracts the hydrogen atoms. C, the oxygen end of the molecule has a slight negative charge and the hydrogen end has a slight positive charge. That sounds pretty much like what we're talking about, right? There's the hydrogen side, which has the slight positive charge, slightly positive, and the oxygen side, which is slightly negative. D, both hydrogens are at one end of the molecule and oxygen is at the other end. That's not really that great of an answer. So yeah, I'm going to say the answer is clearly C.